everyone, welcome back to Evony with Genghis. Looking at all-star rankings. Good update by Evony. They actually now have updated it so you can see yourself in the 400 to 800, 800 to 1200. Last week you could only see the top 400. So if you weren't in there, you're left guessing, wondering where you are. So that is awesome. I wanted to talk today about, I think there's been a change in how subsidies are working in Battlefield in terms of they actually recover now. So if you look at mine, like my subs are full of troops, except for this one because it's level 26 and that means it's building T10s and they take longer. But the rest of them, like look at this, like 7,000, 5,000, 15,000 on the one that only makes, what would this one be making? T6s? T7s? Something like that. I guess we click right here and see, yeah, T6s. So they build faster. So anyways, I'm going to go through my battle reports and show you in Battlefield, and we'll just scroll all the way down here. And let's take a look at some of the battles. And I want to show you the decline of my troops, the numbers. And you'll see that. So here's a defense one. And we'll go into the battle report just so you can see what I'm talking about. And so this is early on in the battle, and you should start to see, like, look, I have 81 troops in one of the cities, 31 troops in another, and we'll go earlier into the battle, and let's see what we got here. We'll get one that actually, so this guy attacked me, and subs were engaged, so we should have more than 30 and 80 troops, right? If this is correct. But you could see the decline of the troops. And there's 70, that one has 4, this one has 240, 250, 130, 1800, and we can go down a little bit more and just for a little bit of a larger sample size so you can see. And I'd like to find freedom. That can't be the real freedom. Maybe it's just someone else who's found his own freedom. And you can see here, so this was an attack. What was this one, actually, looking at it? Oh, so I think this was like right at the start of the battle. So this should be perfect. So, yeah, so right here you see this is about 1,000 troops. This one has about 1,400. And then we'll just go back. And I want to try and find one on Kevin, because Kevin was happy I attacked him. So maybe we can get him a little bit of his 15 minutes of fame here. He was hard to track down. I was trying to find him. He was hiding on all sorts of corners of the map. He'd, run and get a portal and then go and hide. And then we could actually try and find, he wrote me right here, Kev. So very nice. Took 2.7 billion off him, 170 million troops, and he has Queen Boudica. So anyways, you can see from those reports that my troops were dwindling down, and all of a sudden they're back up, and we all know that they don't develop back at this type of speed. So obviously something has changed. I don't know if it's permanent that Evony would want us to have replenishing sub troops. Because one of the things Evony really likes us to do is click that conscription button and reload them, which I have never done and will never do. So anyways, let me know if your subs are doing this. I'm not sure if this is kind of part of the glitch because our sub generals were not attached and then our subs wouldn't come in the battle, and whether they made a little correction and they overcorrected sort of, and now the troops are replenishing. It would be awesome. I think sub troops should replenish. And I think your traps should replenish as well. So I'd actually build traps. I think everybody would actually build traps if we didn't have to worry about them dying with the Knights Hall. Anyways, let me know if your subs are doing the same thing. And let me know if you actually knew about this, but you're really unhappy that I'm making it public knowledge. That's usually what happens when I talk about something like this, but it doesn't matter. Evony would be well aware of this anyways. There's lots of people out there that love to write Evony and tell them all the good little things that we do get short term so that they can end it. So anyways, Genghis, like, subscribe, leave a comment.